So we should be seeing some high-flying action here coming in. I believe that's Rascal who is Rassie. If I had to guess, he's quite a good player. Could be wrong, but... Ness, big save coming right out of the gates. Kruncho upfield looking for the redirect in the net. Couldn't quite make the connection. Ness quick with a quick takeoff. Not a lot of boost to work with, though. Rassie trying to touch this in front. Tragic gets an accidental back pass. It's all calculated, though. Kruncho touching it, going for the double, has nothing left. He'll just end up being an astronaut falling down back from the stratosphere. Ness, great touch. Lots of boost to follow it up. It might just go in, barely missing the dunk by a hair. Trying to grab Ness's luscious butt cheeks on the rotation out. Rassie, the back pass to the goalie here. Ness, upfield, no one's there. Jonesy's going to get the beat in the Fennec, looking speedy. A little bit of a boost. Going for the bump instead off the back wall. Rassie dodges it strategically. Tragic. Touching it into the corner. Quick shot coming in by San Antonio. Ness bailing out the journey early on here. Touched in front. Ness centering it up. The Tragic. Couldn't quite get the redirect. He's got no boost. Does he get the flip? He does. Back into the journey, and we go. Ness up, looking for the cross-field pass here. Broken up by Ness. We've seen it a couple times already. Ness and Rassie going for passes back and forth. Those two looking like they got a lot of chemistry built up. Making the Dominus look clean as well. Jonesy, sidewall touch. Ness, big beat here. Ness, last man. Bails the journey out here. Tragic. Back into the corner. Big demo coming in by Kruncho. And he goes for Ness, but Ness, he's been working out. Flexes the pec. Deflects him off. The journey slowing this one down a little bit. Tragic up. Ness, the wave dash shot. That would have been a clean goal. Just sent wide by a couple hairs on the chest. Rassie. Doubling this up off the crossbar. Down to Ness. Big goal. San Antonio opens up the scoreboard 1-0. Tragic. Killing this one off to the sidewall. Jonesy, good control. Doesn't have boost to work with here. Ness gets 50 straight down. Tragic. Off the back wall. Great backboard defense coming in by the Revenge. Ness throwing the Dom into reverse. Getting back. It's 30 on the wall. A little bit of a double commit, but he called Rassie off. So it shouldn't be a problem. Rassie, he's going to have to get back. This one is dangerous. It didn't really look that bad now that we're in hindsight. Rassie making it look easy. And Ness with a big banger upfield. And Kruncho, this one's on target. Jonesy scrambling for boost. Didn't realize that a big shot was coming in. So far, San Antonio coming out with pure aggression here. Lots of time left to make this a game. 2 minutes on the clock. Off the kickoff, Kruncho. That's going to be off the crossbar. Tragic reads this to get it away from the net. Jonesy up, beat by Ness. And Rassie's already challenging the ball, putting it down in front. Ness there to split this play up and hopefully get it out of their zone. Ness off the ceiling, down to Jonesy. Could have been a great play. Counterattack coming in by the Revenge. Ness shot on goal. Ness sending this one all the way upfield, but again, San Antonio is there for every clear in the right spot at the right time, and Kruncho puts this one in. 3-0. San Antonio. Jonesy versus Kruncho on the kickoff. This one goes into the San Antonio end. Doinked over to the sidewall. Tragic cannot read this. Rassie with the quick pop. Little side step. Ness breaks it up, but he's got nothing in the tank to work with here. Not much he can do at all. Kruncho to Ness. Ness back over. Good passing play. Easily turned aside by Jonesy. He'll scoop it up and try to get around the wall. But again, the San Antonio offense here swarming the journey. Plants a tree in their back net. 4-0. San Antonio. Ten shots to 1. Coming in for San Antonio. We'll see how the Journey readjusts going into game 2. Jonesy getting bumped in front of the net by Ness. This one sent all the way downfield. Great touch here by Ness to control it back to Kruncho. Jonesy trying to read this one. Ness is there. Sidewall in front. No one's there. Ness sees that he has time. Controls it. Goes for the flick. Interesting bit of information coming in from Zaire in chat. $450 salary? Is that really the difference? Holy. I talked to Ness a lot, obviously, being their GM, and when he built this team, he was well aware that his team is quite undersalaried, and yeah, as Zaire said, quite undersalaried, but they're here to improve and have fun, so, and they're not looking too bad out there. Just a little bit slower to some touches, but we'll see if they can readjust going into game 2. Ness on the top of the scoreboard for the Journey. 4 saves. He's known as an offensive machine, but he's doing a lot of defensive work. Let's see if the other two can relieve a little bit of pressure to let the Nessie break out. $45 salary, $450. I remember. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Yeah, no, they look good out there. Ness looks really good. Rassie. Journey they were holding in there. Let's see if they readjust game 2 here. They're down 1-0 in the series. Kickoff lost, in control of San Antonio. This one cleared upfield. Tragic. It's going to apply some pressure here on Kruncho. Big clear coming in by Ness upfield. Looking for the redirect. That would have been a clip right there. Would have been a huge goal. He's trying to recover a little bit. Jonesy up. Gets a touch. Yeah, he's got the follow through. He's going to wait and try and time it. Gets a demo on the way down. A little bit of more life coming to the Portland end here in game 2. Rassie. A little bit of a slow change up there on net. Seeing if he could catch the Journey sleeping. Couldn't quite. Cleared up field. Tragic. Portland look a little bit more quicker on the challenges here. Rassie off the ceiling. Damn, Jonesy's got it. He's got another one here. Great shot. Journey find a goal. 1-0 Portland. Portland. 4 minutes and 4 seconds left on the clock of game 2. Kickoff goes off the sidewall. Ness, a little bit of a boost to work with here. Can't quite make anything of it. Ness with a big shot coming down. It's wide. Nothing too much to worry about. Tragic trying to get out of his own end here, but Ness is going to slow this down. Popping it right back into the Journey end. Jonesy, he's broken out of a shell here. He was quiet in game 1. He's all over the place in game 2. Jonesy off the ceiling. Going for the flip. Goes for the bump instead. No one saw that one coming. Ness. Good challenge. 50 goes on the sidewall. Right into the Journey net, though. Unfortunate. Nobody was back in net after that one. Just a bad 50-50. Slamming to the wall, but Ness, a very unorthodox and good shot coming in there. Unreal. 1-1. Game reset. Kickoff going straight to Ness. Clearing this one upfield. Rassie's already up to break this up. Sent back. No one's in net for Portland, but it's slow enough for them to get back in. It was off the post anyways. Ness trying to take his time here. Over the Tragic. Tragic's going to have to catch up to this one. That was a heater of a pass. Oh my. Almost a cucks into the net. The old Kookster pinch. Ness trying to get a boom and clear here out of the end, but still we find ourselves in the Portland end. Basic, beautiful, simple flick by San Antonio. Almost worked. You know, it's the simple things that work the best usually. And Jonesy! He's been working out, flexing the bicep here. Let's take another look. Big save by Kruncho. That was a huge save, but Jonesy up. Actually, there's 4 people in the air there. The acrobatics coming in. Burying the hatchet. 2-1 Portland. Tragic. Pops it up. Trying to do it himself. Can't quite get the finish. And Jonesy powering this one through the net off the crossbar. Uploading the .exe file on the net. Trying to get the Hattie. Tragic. Clearing this one down. A little bit of a ping pong action here. Tragic taking the life of Kruncho in net. They'll be without him for a couple seconds. Doesn't seem to affect the revenge. They don't wince at all here, and they just keep on going. Going for the touch down in front. Can't quite make the connection. Tragic breaking out of the end here. If he can get this in front. Oh, and Rassie pinches it. This one almost ends up being a counterattack for the revenge. Ness, the Kruncho, intercepted. The exe file is uploaded and running. Ness. Bang, off the backboard. The defense coming in line here. But the revenge. Ness gets challenged instantly. Rassie winning the 50-50. He's been brushing up on the Fireburner videos of how to 50. The stock dominance looking clean. I approve. Here we go. Rassie, the 1v1. Ness breaks it up. And Jonesy, we've seen this earlier. Can he do it again? Couldn't quite make the read, and Kruncho doesn't either. Tragic smashes this one off the backboard. Goes for the bump on Ness. Gets it, and Nessie making the net messy. 3-1 Portland. So the journey making something of this series already. Kruncho. This one just off the inner part of the net. Ness getting 50'd. This one coming down. Ness is there, and it's a wide open net here. Tries to get the quick, cheeky touch on the way down, and ends up sending it off the post. Ness to Tragic. These two get a lot of chemistry, and it shows there as they find each other in the midfield for just a simple, beautiful passing play. The Journey have turned up the Jets and made this series something. 4-1. Tragic. Big shot coming on net. Redirected all the way back down. And all of a sudden, holy moly, we got one shot on the net that turns into a shot on the other net. Rassie banging this one off the corner. Centers perfectly, but Ness is there to split this up. Kruncho waiting. And this should wrap up the game at 4-1 unless they want to keep this up. But that is all. 4-1. Series is split 1 apiece now. We will be going into game 3. Kruncho flexing that Season 1 Supersonic banner. And Ness breaking the trio of the Beat Seeker going on over there. But yeah, totally different game here as 8-10 shots coming in by the Journey, completely outshooting San Antonio Revenge. That was completely different than the previous game. Let's see what Game 3 has in store. The Interstellar decal looking flashy. Jonesy on the kickoff. Let's see if that exe file is gonna run into any bugs or if it's gonna be a smooth campaign here going into Game 3. Tragic upfield trying to find Ness. Ness just missing the redirect on the net. Tragic throwing the body, throwing the weight. Jonesy scooping this one. Another demo coming in at midfield. This one was on Ness. Got a little bit of a 2v1 here on Tragic. Ness was just respawning and getting boost. Upfield, broken up. Jonesy off the bend of the ceiling all the way down. And Ness, I'm not sure if that was intended, but what a pinch all the way back into his corner. And breaking out and getting 50'd. And the ball just sits there at midfield. Over the Rassie, not quite ready for it. Ness gonna try and wheel lock. Jonesy sending this one off the backboard. Straight down. A little bit of a double commitment by Sar. Getting bullied here in net. Ness. Jonesy, space to work with. We'll send this over towards Tragic in the corner, but not quite where Tragic was expecting the ball to go. Portland low on boost, and they're in their own end here. That's the clear they need to recuperate boost and control here. Pinched out. Ness backflips off to leave it for Jonesy. Ness popping this one up. San Antonio. Good play coming up here. To Rassie. Back down to Kruncho. Saved by Jonesy. That was a clean, beautiful passing play by the Revenge. Tragic to Ness. Ness off the wall. Centers perfectly, but man, that was a big, big bounce. Jonesy did not read that one. I can't blame him whatsoever. Rassie missing the ball. Calculated fake. Quick shot on net. Almost catches the Journey sleeping in net there. Back into the San Antonio end. This series is all of a sudden looking like a series. Both teams playing at maximum capacity of speed here. Tragic demoing on the midfield there. No boost left to work with. We'll do a quick fake and leave the ball down below. Nobody in net for the Journey. Rassie has to find a teammate to pass it to Kruncho. Side wall. Lots of passes coming in here by the Revenge. A lot of chemistry. You can see it in their gameplay. Kruncho gets demoed by Jonesy. Rassie bails them out here as that one was in a dangerous spot. Tragic scooping up control. Sending this one ahead down midfield. Jonesy last man back. Sends it upfield. Tragic, if he could have got the redirect, that could have been a goal. Ness, he won't be able to follow this up. Jonesy no boost to either. Both teams kind of low on boost. Looking for clears right now. First team to maintain control for a small time here is probably going to end up getting a goal. Centered out front. Downfield. Ness gonna stick with this. Take it up the sidewall. Centers it to midfield. Broken up by Ness. He's got a little bit of a boost. Grabs the mid one and stays upfield. This could pay off. It's huge. Broken up by, I think it was Tragic. Big save. Still deadlocked at 0. And we are almost 4 minutes into this game. What a series so far that the Journey and Revenge are putting on. Rassie off the ceiling down in front of the net of the Journey. Portland struggling to get this out of their corner. They're getting swarmed. They're getting their corner boost though, so they're not getting boost starved, so they might be okay. As I say that, the ball is still in the corner here, and a shot saved by Jonesy, redirected by Tragic. There's the clear they need to get out, but we're back into the Portland end. San Antonio suffocating the Journey here. Rassie getting tapped on that booty several times. Lots of bumps coming in. Ness can't get to the ball. Ness over. Jonesy going for a double. Gets broken up. Tragic's there. Shot. And that is in. 1-0 Portland. 21 seconds left. Tons of time. In any league, really. But Ramen especially. That's a pile of time. El Kruncho. Over to Ness. That's a great shot. Turned aside by Jonesy. Rassie trying to keep it in. They're going to have to keep full control here if they want to have a chance. Ness saying, no way. This one's coming straight down. And Jonesy kills the ball. Portland takes game 3. 2-1 Portland in the series. Portland definitely the underdogs coming into this match, but Let me tell you, they are sticking right in here and making this a series. Alright, let's see if Jonesy can flex his pipes a little bit more and get one more win out of this. The Revenge will definitely be looking to make a series out of this and be taking game 4. Who will come up with it? Right off the kickoff, we have it going off the crossbar, straight out, and buried by Kruncho. 1-0 Revenge. So 5 seconds into the game, the Revenge answer back. They've had enough of this. This one, Jonesy almost caught upfield a little too much. Rassie taking the time he has. He's got a pile of boost to work with. Goes for the bump. Ness comes in. Tragic sending it upfield. Ness is there. Broken up, but they got a huge chance here. No one's in net. Turned aside by Kruncho. Jonesy. Oh no! I saw it as it happened, and I was like, maybe they have a chance of saving that, but that was a laser beam. A pinch, flying all the way back into their own net. Just an unfortunate event for the Journey. 2-0. Revenge. Rassie playing third man. They'll have control of this ball, going up for another one. Ness breaking it up right away. Journey finding themselves behind a couple of goals. They haven't seen themselves behind in a couple games. And all of a sudden, San Antonio turning up the Jets. A beautiful play coming in here. But a great save by the Journey. Big 50. Powered through by Jonesy. Ness. Weak shot on net, but almost perfect, and it still goes in. Oh my. I thought it was going to sit on goal line. Let's take another look. Ness. Couldn't get everything on it. Big demo by Rassie. And Tragic just barely powering it through the psionic servers there. 2-1 Revenge. Ness popping this one back. Kruncho, quick clear upfield. Tragic will be there, but no, Rassie beats him to it. So this is all of a sudden very dangerous. Little pancake shot going in. Broken up, Jonesy. This is dangerous, man. Game 2 was all Jonesy. Oh my. 3-1 Revenge. Kruncho coming in clutcho here in game 4, and oh my god, he's turning on the Jets as that's a hattie for Kruncho right off the kickoff. All these goals have been so quick off kickoffs for the Revenge. Just bam, bam, bam. 4-1. Revenge is looking like their game 1 selves. The Journey starting to feel the pressure. Still a pile of time left on the clock. Jonesy whispering sweet music into his ear, driving by. Popped up field, Ness. Tragic's up. Beaten by Rassie. Down in front, Ness. Turned aside, Jonesy's there. Portland trying to get this out of their end here. Something's changed in the game plan of the San Antonio Revenge. Tragic popping it up. Ness just barely missing that one, but Jones is there. He has his back. Over in front of the net, Ness pops it over the Journey, but Jonesy up, down to Ness, and off the crossbar, back down. Tragic puts it in. The Journey have a chance. They're back in this. 2:23 left on the clock. They need a couple. Kickoff goes back into the Portland corner. No one's there. Ness will be looking for a little bit of a passing play. Almost read Rassie off the ceiling. Ness, this one, a banger all the way back. Kruncho beautifully reading this and gets a second follow-up too. Jonesy coming in. The Journey turning up the pressure. They realize they need a couple goals real fast. Ness. The tragic. Quick shot. Kruncho blocking this one. San Antonio just looking so much more alive like they were in game 1 here. Taking the body on the back lines too. The pressure has just been constant in game 4. Or, yeah, game 4. 50-50 going off the ceiling. Ness trying to read it. Couldn't quite get it. Did the old turtle slide. Can respect that one. Ness slows it down. 80 boost to work with. Hands it off to Jonesy. Back. Great little last pass. All the way downfield. And Rassie's there to tip it in. That'll probably be a nail in the coffin, but hey, a minute and 8 seconds, anything can happen. But the San Antonio Revenge have found their stride here in game 4. Looking to lock this series up 2 apiece if they get out of this game with the dub. Shot on goal, turned aside by Tragic. Empty net, the follow-up. Rassie, the cutie, looking cute, planting a green tree in the Portland net. 6-2 Revenge. And as I said, the last goal may have been the nail, but that one I think is it. Kookser pinch coming off the wall. Backboard, broken up by Tragic. I'll be curious to see which San Antonio Revenge shows up in game 5. As the last 2 games, they were either they were not the same team, or Portland was a completely different team. But this game, the Revenge looking like they were very commanding and powerful, like they were in game 1. Ness scooping this one up, looking for a midfield pass, crossing it over. Can't find Tragic. Kruncho, he's got a hat trick already, looking for another dead ball. Ness is there, looking for a momentum carry into the next game. Backboard, Kruncho reads it. Sidewall double down. Ness keeping it up. They want one more for the road. Touches the ground. 2-2. We will have a game 5 decider in the Ramen Bowl game. $11 shots to 7. San Antonio overpowering the journey completely. As I said, whichever team plays like their previous self, if Portland plays like game 2-3, the Revenge could be in for some trouble. If the Revenge play like they did in game 1 or 4, Portland is in a world of trouble. And we started off with a demo in net and tons of pressure already by the Revenge. Rassie winning the 50. Jonesy clearing this cross field. Jonesy's over there again. He's all over the place. They need him to step up like he did in game 2. There's a commanding presence by the program file. Ness bullying the back line. Kruncho returning the favor as Kruncho's been a little bump heavy. Might have left their net open because of it, and a big shot coming in by the journey, but turned aside by Rassie the Cutie. This one all the way down. No one's back for Portland, but it's off anyways. Tragic gets back, scoops it up. Going a little bit quick. Forgets the ball. Jonesy has his back. Cleared off the back wall. Upfield. Kruncho's there. He's up. Jonesy's got to split this up real quick. He does. Gets the double down. Tragic leaves it for Jonesy. Ness hit it off to Ness. This one all the way down, back into the Portland end. The Revenge clawing at the defense, chiseling at the defense of the journey here. Kruncho flick gets bumped by Tragic. This one in the air. Ness will have the touch. All the way down. Ness misses the ball, and that goes in. Not what you want to see here. Ness has been so consistent with his aerial touches and reads, but ended up missing that one. Very uncharacteristic for him, from what we've seen. Rassie across the net. 50'd. Nawson, as I say, the control, the technique, the precision. A little bit of a double commit that turns into a pinch by Portland for a pretty good clear. And Tragic gets the bump, returning the favor here. Kruncho's been bumping Portland non-stop. A little bit of a, hey, how's it going back? Off the backboard, the double. Ness trying to clear this over the Jonesy. Couldn't, and Tragic overcommits behind. I don't think he realized Ness was going for the pass there. 1-1. Game 5, 1-1, 246. Anybody's game right now, and it's very back and forth. You know, both teams are really turning it up, sweating their pants off here. They'll need a shower after this game. Kruncho, easy save, redirects it up to Rassie, but Tragic just really turning up the challenges and the speed. Jonesy losing the 50-50. This one sent all the way back. Rassie will have tons of time here. Here he goes. He pops it. This guy's got a lot of control and technique to work with. And this one is a danger coming down in front of the Portland net. Over to Kruncho. Crossing it. Ness is there. And a big goal coming in by the San Antonio Revenge. 2-1. The passes coming in by San Antonio really showing that these guys are comfortable playing together. They're just always constantly looking for these touches back and forth. Kruncho touching this one up. And there's Ness, as I say. Almost every touch is just followed up by the other player. Ness trying to break it at the end. Around 2 minutes left. Kruncho. This one's shot on and will probably hit the crossbar. Need a backboard defense here. Tragic gets a tragic touch that just flails in front of the net. And it's followed up by Rassie. And what a cute picture, actually. I can see why he's Rassie the Cutie. Thanks, Whale. Not gonna lie, my throat's kind of hurting doing it by myself. I could use a color caster in here. Kruncho, Ness. Oh, and a big demo coming in on Jonesy. Oh, and the demo coming in by Kruncho, staying consistent with what he's done here. Kruncho just very demo heavy, and finished off by the Revenge, making it 4-1. This was a deadlock game for so long, and all of a sudden we see ourselves at 4-1. Over. Ness getting 50'd into the corner. Thought our cam got screwed up there. Alright, this one going on midfield. No one's there. Ness pops it up. Following this one up. Can't quite get it. Kruncho will break it at the end. Gets dunked by Tragic. Portland swarming. There's a chance, but 3 goals with 45 seconds in the Ramen League is a tough one to swallow. Tragic. Upfield, Ness. Gets dunked by Tragic. I don't think anybody was expecting that one. Rassie going for a ceiling. Over to Kruncho. Ness breaking that one up. 28 seconds remain. What a series this has been so far. All the way upfield, Tragic. Does he have enough boost for another? Down in front. Can't quite put that one on. Tragic. This one's off the post. Rassie there to clean it up as well. He's been everywheres. This one pinches all the way back, actually in. I thought it was going to be backboard or crossbar, but that kept falling. Great read by Tragic that was in. Ness turning this one aside, and the Revenge will take Game 5 against the Portland Journey. 4-1. A great series completely by both teams.